acceptance, or you can call it consent. Acceptance again a very essential element of a valid contract lined up under Section 10 of Indian Contract Act. Acceptance has been defined under Section 2 subclause B. When the person to whom the proposal or offer is made signifies his assent thereto or consent thereto, the offer is said to have been accepted. As and when the other person signifies his consent, then it will be deemed to have been accepted. So what are the rules and how it is done? The rule number 1, acceptance must be absolute and unqualified. Now what do you mean by acceptance must be absolute and unqualified? Means it should be as per the offeror simply. Take for an example, A wants to sell his house for ₹4 lakh. B agrees to the same, but he'll pay it in installments, in 12 installments. Also what? This is unqualified acceptance. Next, acceptance must be communicated. So the acceptance must be communicated. Merely a mental acceptance, it doesn't mean it's a communicated acceptance. Next one is manner of acceptance. If any particular manner of acceptance has been given, yes, you need to provide your acceptance by post. Then the other party is supposed to provide the acceptance through post. Then only it will be deemed to have been a valid acceptance. If there is deviation in communication of an acceptance of offer, means there is any kind of disturbance in communication of acceptance of an offer. Like in the prescribed mode of communication of acceptance, it was given post. And no doubt you have provided your acceptance but the acceptance has been provided through a fax. This is what? This is deviation in communication of an acceptance. Now, no doubt there is nothing wrong in providing it through other mode, but if this particular acceptance which you have provided to fax is again acknowledged by the other party, then only it will be deemed to have been a valid acceptance. If it is revoked, then the offer will be lapsed. Next, acceptance must be communicated to the offeror. So this particular acceptance should be communicated to whom? To the offeror. Next rule is time limit for acceptance. If there is any particular time limit has been specified in the offer, like 2 days, 1 week, then that particular time limit is to be followed. If you are not following that particular time limit, then the offer will be deemed to have been lapsed. Acceptance of offer may be expressed or implied. Now the acceptance can be expressed or implied either in words or in written forms. Both are allowed. Mere silence is not acceptance of the offer. Now, you need to remember one important thing, that mere silence doesn't amount to a legal acceptance. Next we have is rules as to communication of acceptance. What are the rules with regard to the communication of acceptance? First one is in case of acceptance by post. Suppose the manner prescribed in the offer is the acceptance should be given by post. Then as and when you have posted the letter on the prescribed address, it will be deemed to have been that you have provided legal acceptance to that particular offer. जब और जैसे आपने उस एड्रेस पर पोस्ट कर दिया है, उसी वक्त से आपने अपना एक्सेप्टेंस प्रोवाइड कर दिया है. अब सामने वाली पार्टी को वो पहुंचा नहीं पहुंचा, डिले होता है, that won't amount anything to your acceptance provided. Next is delayed or no delivery of letter. Now next thing, suppose if there is delay in the letter, if there is delay or no delivery of letter, then letter delivery नहीं हुआ है. What it would mean? It would mean that you haven't provided a valid acceptance. Then if the other party is ready to acknowledge it, then it's okay. Means if it is delayed and the other party is ready to go with that particular offer, then it's all fine. Then it can be called as a valid and a legal acceptance. If the other party is not ready and then the other party provides a notice of revocation, then the offer will be deemed to have been lapsed for you. Next is acceptance by telephone, telex or text. Now, if you have provided acceptance by telephone, fax, then in that particular case, it's okay, you can provide it through telephone. But what would be the time for acceptance? As in when you made the call, it will be deemed to have been the time for acceptance. Next is the place of contract. Now the offer has been made on one place and the acceptance to be provided through some other mode. How you will qualify what is the place of contract? So take an example, if there is a particular address provided to you, you are supposed to post your acceptance on that particular address. Then in that particular thing, what will be the place of contract? The place of contract will be that particular address on which you are posting the letter. Time of contract, then at the time when you are posting the letter will be the time of contract. Next, communication of acceptance in case of agent. Communication of acceptance in case of agent. So in case of agent means agent is the third party who is working on behalf of the offeror or the principal, I will call. Then as and when you have communicated your legal acceptance to the agent, then it will be deemed to have been a legal acceptance. Now it doesn't matter the agent have communicated the same to the principal or the offeror on time or not. The offeror or the principal has to be bound by the agent's communication, either delayed or on time. Last one is acceptance on loudspeaker doesn't amount to a legal acceptance. So acceptance done through loudspeaker is not a valid acceptance. That you have to remember. That's all for acceptance.